Okay, so today we're going to talk about teen pregnancies, and it's in accordance to my abortion conversation that I had earlier. But really, here's the thing: my mom was pregnant with me as a teen, as a young teen. She's pregnant at 14, had me at 15. So I have a certain type of perspective on this where I can see the goods and I can see the bads that come from these teen pregnancies firsthand. I can see what comes of them. And we'll talk a little bit about both, because I'm really completely up in the air about it. I don't really know because it's totally relative. It doesn't pertain to one person, but it doesn't pertain to the whole world. It's just out there floating about, and it's just a thought. Here's the thing. First off, it is bad. Even like I'm not really knocking my mom, but it is really shitty to be pregnant as a teen. And why is it crappy like that? Because you have no right to go ahead and try to bring a child into this world while you're still a teen and you are not an adult. Okay? If you are still a teenager, you haven't even been in the world around long enough to even, know what the hell's going on, really. Okay, now you can be one of those responsible, teens that have a job, that get stuff done and that save their money and stuff. That's fine. But kids are more than just money things. You gotta have a set of morals that you're planning on teaching your kids. And you gotta be a good parent. Not everybody's a good parent. And as a teenager, you haven't even been able to live your own life. So how are you gonna be able to see things from your child's perspective by the time they're getting close to your age? What are you gonna do, when they finally get up to, the 20s or whatever? You're not gonna be much older than them. You're not gonna have very much experience to go ahead and pass on to them. Experience is the ultimate teacher, and I think you need a few years before you're ready to bring a child onto this earth. Now, there is accidentals. There is a rape problem. Okay, you get pregnant from that. That is not your fault. Alright, so, nobody can blame you for that, especially if you decide to keep it and not abort it. Then that just makes you a really, really good person. It doesn't make you a shitty person, it makes you a strong person. You're going to need a lot of help. Hopefully your parents are there, but maybe you wouldn't want that child. Who knows? It's up to you. But in reality, it's not such a bad thing that, there's teen pregnancies and everything like that. Maybe it can teach you to grow up faster. And then you can tell your kid, listen, I had to mature really quick because of you. And you can pass them on good morals and stuff. It doesn't matter. People that go around trashing all these teens and stuff, yeah, you know what? You look immature doing that. Let them be. Unless you're some old Catholic person that is an extremist for all that religion bull crap, then there's really no reason for you to say anything. I know. I mean, it's funny. This is my personal opinion of teen pregnancies. If you're under the age of 18 and you have a child in your belly, that's funny. I'm sorry, but that's your fault for not being safe. Condoms aren't that much. You can usually get them from free from a health department. It takes 2 seconds to put on, and it can keep a baby out of the girl's belly. Um, Plus, this is what I don't understand. Teens know how much it sucks to be pregnant and how much they're going to be ridiculed. But these girls still they'll allow this guy to finish them, or they'll miss taking the birth control pill and still have it, or they just won't put a condom on the guy. Come on, you're asking for it. Then you know fully what's going to happen when you spread your legs, little girl. You know exactly what you're getting. So I don't know why you would even do that. That's an extreme amount of pain for someone to be going through at your age. A lot of confusion, a lot of hormones when you already got hormones going like crazy. It's just not the best thing in the world to do, okay? Good things can happen. I mean, I made it to college and I'm returning as into my second year of college. Um, did I have the best childhood? No. So, teen pregnancies aren't the best thing because more than likely, unless the family is loaded, your child's gonna have a rough life if you're a pregnant teen. Your child will have a rough life. Am I knocking teen pregnancies one more time? No, I am not knocking them. There's really not that much wrong with them. But same sense, it's a problem because you really shouldn't. If you're gonna have sex as a teenager, be safe. Why are you gonna end your childhood to start another person's childhood extra soon when you have a whole life to live. Like, you're cheating yourself, and more than likely you're cheating that kid. Unless you have enough money to be able to make that kid's life extremely easy, which is very rare. A teen pregnancy is just a no-go. But don't get on your high horse and sit there and talk shit about a girl that's pregnant because you don't know her circumstance. You don't know what's going on with her. You have no idea what's going on in that girl's life. And you don't deserve, this is something that bothers me a lot, is people that don't understand someone's situation will sit there and try to add their own 2 cents in. Your 2 cents does not pertain to that person's life, first off, alright? If you're not close to that person, nothing you say, nothing that you think really matters. Okay, so you should stay out of people's business, first off. And unless you experience the same thing as them, you shouldn't say anything at all. You really have no room, you know what I mean? Stay the fuck out of people's business, basically. Okay? You don't have a right to go ahead and get on your high horse and stuff. The most you should be saying is, it is a shame that that girl was pregnant as a teenager. Other than that, it's dumb. And guys, dumbasses, if you get a teen pregnant. Dumbasses, if you get a teen pregnant. Put a fucking condom on, dumbass. Put a condom on. And then, if you don't, expect a child. You have a lot of sperm in your nutsack. You have a lot of sperm in there, okay? There's a statistic that, like, right now, with the amount of sperm in your testicles, you could, like, repopulate some country or something like that. I don't know, but I do know with the amount of sperm in your testicles, it would take you, I think it's like 6 months or like a little bit. It takes you some time, but you can repopulate the earth with the amount of sperm in your testicles. Alright? So, don't ever get on your high horse thinking that one of those little sperms aren't going to find their way to an egg, because that happens. Babies are born every day. So, you can ask a lot of people. Just be smart about it, okay? Teen pregnancies, you can't knock them. You really can't say much on the matter unless you yourself were a pregnant teen, or you got a teen pregnant, or you are the product of a pregnant teen. And unless you're one of those 3 people, then your word has no standings with a pregnant teen. And if a pregnant teen hears anything like that, if a pregnant teen's seen this, don't let anything anybody says get in your way. You just do you and try the best you can to give that child a good life, because that's the only thing you can do at that point in time. Alright, so be safe or be a pregnant teen. And if you see a pregnant teen, if you know of a pregnant teen, don't ridicule that pregnant teen all over social media, because you wouldn't want that. That person doesn't deserve that. And it's just not fair. Maybe they don't want everybody to know. Okay? That's really all I have to say on the matter.